Acting like a you-know-what makes you a you-know-what. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. Oh, well, no, listening to hip-hop does not make you a you-know-what. Acting like a feral human from the greatest, whitest, northest makes you a you-know-what. America has the Second Amendment in case the First Amendment is ever challenged, which it is, but it's worth more to some people. Just take a dive. It works every time. You're allowed to investigate the police. You know, they might not know that there's a case that they should be investigating against themselves. The Watchtower acts like a flaming sword guarding the way for Nigeria to invade the civilized world, implicating Rome and the Jews, JWs, Jehovah's Witnesses, is typical Islam, and it's not kosher. There's nothing kosher about it. You don't just, do whatever, you satisfy whatever budget item humanity's greatest natural enemies sends over here and then act like you just put it on whoever was convenient. We can't afford to feed you. Ku Klux literally means chicken shit. Jerusalem. It's Latin. Oh, we want the white ones. No, we don't want any of them. What good is a bunch of white you-know-whats? It's an open door. Islam is a codification of prehistoric slave raiding heresy. It's flat earth. And certain Europeans are susceptible to it because they do not kneel to the throne of Peter, because Europe was invaded Protestant. It means we don't like it. Nobody likes it, stupid. Islam thinks we're all slaves of the mark of Cain, basically. It's a analogous, this whole ethnic argument, like it's any of your business. Well, if you love who you love, you must love boys. I swear to Christ, I'll kill us all. Central Africa is taking over the planet through the United Nations because they don't get the concept of constitutional monarchy. He's a king. Oh, he's our king. Protestants. Trying to rape the Irish out of existence. Central Africa has been conditioned to persecute or starve since before the Bible was written. And it is probably the birthplace of this attitude because science corroborates the Bible in Ethiopia. Genetic Eve, Eden. All hominids, which is where the term human comes from, originate in Africa. The Aborigines of Australia would have had to have had seafaring of some sort. That means from Russia, China, Japan, the American Indians, the Chamorro of Mexico and Guam, all would have originated from Africa at some point. And evolution does not necessarily occur overnight, unless you don't listen to me, it might, since extinction is part of evolution. Our common ancestors would have emigrated. They would have fled Africa by any means necessary, wave after wave, over eons. Their appearance would have adjusted to environmental, nutritional, and social values to become what we recognize now as the races. But while my ancestors hunted mammoth to the ends of the earth, others didn't have mammoth, they had each other. Cain slew Abel and became a slave of God. But there would have been an ice age or something, some kind of a evolutionary catalyst occurred, and hypermelanation became an evolutionary process. So the people in Africa turned black. It At some point after that, the Aborigines fled all the way to Australia. Columbus screwed all this up. He cut out the middleman, went straight to the Ivory Coast. Prior to that, there was a process. He didn't just go around yoking people up and selling them. If the ancient Greeks went bankrupt, their estate, their family, everything they owned went toward principal. They were sold to the galleys. Nubian mercenaries would attack Egypt from time to time, demand a navy so they could go capture Greeks. Well, that's not how it works. These idiots on Wall Street wouldn't know a religion if the risen Messiah jumped out and bit all our asses off all at once. You don't just leverage one tribe after the next, like it's unlimited bankruptcies, and then elect them president. You got the right one, stupid.